So at what point would you advise a client does a strategic review?
I think there's a couple of different situations where you'd find that could be valuable. The first one is if you need a business case for what you need to do. So you know that the systems within the business are not where they need to be, but you want to be able to decide how to move forward. And perhaps you've talked to the vendor and they said, oh, we can optimise, we can make this better. But you know that there might be the case that there could be a better product out there for you. We can really delve into what's working, what's not working, where's the business going, what are its strategic priorities for the next 3 to 5 years. And then we can start talking about the existing system or systems, because often there's more than one. And are those systems capable of meeting the needs now and for the future?
Yeah.
So we're talking with the team about, their pain points, really understanding what isn't working. And then we can talk to the vendor and say, okay, these are the range of issues. Hopefully you're already aware of them because you've been talking to your customer through customer success managers. But sometimes that's not the case for different reasons. And so we can say, look, we want to be able to do X, Y, Z. Can you do it? And then we can start making an assessment and they say, yes, we can do this. And then we can start, looking at costs, timelines, what can we achieve? And then we can also have a look at, as I said, the longer term view. Will this evolve enough? What is on the product roadmap? Is it the case that there are things underway that will come out in the next 12, 18, 24 months that can solve these problems we can see coming? At that point, you can make a decision about, is this system going to be the system for us for now and for the future? Do we invest in it? Or actually, are we at a point where we need to say, this isn't working anymore, it's not going to work, we need to move to a selection? And then you also, having done that work, you have the basis of your selection process. It needs developing, of course, but you can understand the key things that you need.
Absolutely.
You understand the key things your current system is not doing. That can then really put the HR team in a strong position to say, this is why it doesn't work, these are the options, this is the one we want to go for, this is going to be the cost. It's a much easier conversation to have when you've got that information and that data to hand.